towel for today. The rest is all full body workout as always. We need a towel for a couple of these exercises as well. We're going to start with our warm-up. We're going to go through 9 different exercises 3 times. Every exercise, 45 seconds, 15-ish seconds in between. We got my trusted timer here. They'll count for us. So 3 rounds in total, and then we end with a nice little stretch at the end. So let's get ready for the warm-up. Get your water ready, get your towel ready, and then we're good to go. All right, we'll bring our arms overhead. Bring your elbows down towards the ribs as you breathe out. Inhale, and again, exhale. Couple more times. Inhale here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale. So just start slowly warming up some shoulders, arms back. Some deep breaths in. One more time. Inhale and out. Bring your arms out wide. Couple of circles here. And keep taking those deep breaths in and out. So small circles, shoulder height, couple to the front and to the back. Again, to the front and to the back. And bring the fingertips behind the ears. You're gonna twist that upper body. Bring your hip in a little bit and your ankle. So don't leave your heel on the floor. Lift the heel and then twist side to side. Nice deep stretch through the spine. And then really bring that elbow back. Feeling that in the upper back as well. Bring that hip in a little bit. Roll your ankle. 3, 2, 1. All right, come down in a squat. Nice, slow. 1, 2, up for 2. Down and up. Breathe in and out. Feet hip width apart, like always. Belly button in. Shoulders roll back and down. And push those hips back. Put your weight in the heels. Then push up through those heels. Giving the glutes a little squeeze on your way up. Slow, deep squats. 2 more. Last one. Coming to a slightly wider stance. Gonna side lunge here, then come up for a knee up. That way, side lunge, knee up. Continue. Do about 8 here. I think we're kind of maybe at 4. Knee up. Bring that knee all the way to the chest. Last 2. 1 more. To the other side. Same thing. Stepping out. Come back up. Knee up. If you'd rather stay in that wider stance, your lunges here, totally fine. Do about 8, and then also 8 knees up. If you can though, come back, knee up. We'll do 3 more. Last 2. Back in that wider stance here. Push your hips back a little bit. Reach for the toe, opposite hand. Other arm comes up to the ceiling. Every time you reach for those toes, push your hips back. Hinge forward from the hip. Try to keep your back straight. Little bend in the knee. That's 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, big step back. Lunging down. Find that balance first. Both arms up overhead, slowly. Lean back a little and back up. 2 more. Deep breath in and out. Switching, other side. Same thing, find your balance. Back knee down to the floor, both arms overhead. Push up through the front heel. All right, last one. Bring the heels up, either stepping or a little jump. All the way up. Knees down to the floor. You can just slightly lean forward so you can really keep those knees down and bring those heels all the way up. All right, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so just showing you first exercise. Nothing too complicated. We're gonna try to quickly move into the next exercise. Starting with your feet hip width apart. As always, belly button within, shoulders back and down. Always start that way. Step slightly behind. Come into your curtsy. Back up. Squat down. Other side. Left to right. Adding that squat in the middle every time. 45 seconds. So you get ready, and we start in 3, 2, 1. Squat down. Curtsy. Back to your squat. Curtsy. So you put your foot slightly back and behind that other foot. Making sure your knees pointing forward the whole time. Stay low if you can. Stay quite low. All right, grab your towel. Roll it up. Gonna do a deadlift. Hips pushed slightly back. Belly button in, your back is straight. Keep your towel close to the knees. Come down as far as you can. Add a row. Come back up to standing. Again, push your hips back. Little bend in the knee. Your back is straight. Add a row. Breathing out in that row. You kind of shaving that towel, right down your thighs. Hinging from the hip and not rounding the shoulders. Then bring those elbows up for that row. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. All right, come on down. Come onto your elbows if you want, or on your hands. You want to lift one leg up to the ceiling and do good old-fashioned donkey kicks. Kick up, not quite up to the ceiling, but slightly back. Every time you kick, you squeeze that butt cheek. Squeeze it. And then if you want and can, do a little pulse at the top. Pulse, pulse. Keeping that leg up in the air. Make sure that your hips are still square, facing the floor. And you should feel a little burn there in that butt cheek. All right, other side. So you can also be on your hands. I find it nicer on my elbows for some reason, keeps my back more straight, or it's easier to keep my back straight. All right, other side. So little kicks, little pulses up to the ceiling. Making sure this is all body weight. You do get a little squeeze yourself. All right, not using any weights, just body. So you gotta think about that muscle you're working, that glute, that butt cheek, kind of give it that little squeeze. Try to really keep your back straight, not arching, not rounding, as much as you can. All right, come back up. Roll from your toes to the heels. Head stays up. All right, bring your towel. Every time we jump out, we bring our towel overhead and down, up and down. Here we go. So big arms. If this is too much, just do it halfway up. Halfway up. If you don't want to jump, you want to do your low impact, tap, tap, tap. You can still be quick. We want our heart rate up here. That's really all that we want to do. So, your low impact option, be quick still. Ten seconds. Hold your towel, turn it around. If you were here before, you know, or a quick explanation, just pulling that towel up to the ceiling, right here. Bring that elbow right next to the rib, 90 degrees in the elbow. Pull that towel up to the ceiling. If your towel is too small, come on down, put your knee on top. Same thing. So, get your breath here. So really squeeze the towel and then pull up to the ceiling, getting that 90 degrees in the elbow and your elbow right next to the ribs. And pull, pull, pull. Other side. Your foot on it or your knee, as long as you can create that 90 degrees in the elbow. All right, here we go. Yeah, your wrist is in line with that forearm. It's nice and straight, and your shoulders are straight as well, right here. So we're not pulling and leaning or the other way. So, chest up, shoulders straight, and you pull as much and as hard as you can. Using that towel as well. Feel it in the bicep. About 10 more seconds. All right, keep that towel, bring it behind your back. Palms facing up towards the ceiling. We're gonna bring our arms up and also tapping back with left, then right. Tapping back, here we go. Slightly bending from the hip. As always, that back is straight. So you're squeezing your triceps here and also tapping left and right, alternate. Shoulders push down from the ears. And as always, really holding on to that towel. Pull it apart and hold on tight. Every time the towel comes up, you tap back. All right, come on down in your plank, forearm plank if you can, or a high plank. Every time you come up, or you bring your knee underneath the chest, lift the hips, go back in your plank, and switch sides. Knee up, lift the hip, back in your plank, switch sides. We started already. If you are on your forearms, same thing. Knee up, lift the hips, back down, switch. Knee underneath, lift, back down, repeat. 10 seconds. All right, come back up to standing. Roll up, toes to heels, chin up. Quick sip of water. And then we're gonna go from the start. We started with those curtsy. Right here, squats. Other side, repeat for those 45 seconds. So deep breath in. And we started. 3, 2, and go. Squat down. Step behind. Squat down. Behind. Repeat. And then try to stay low. Don't come all the way up. But rather stay low. Maybe be a little bit quicker. If you can, keep your chest up. Grab your towel. That lift with that row. Push those hips back. Little bend in that knee. Belly button in. Shoulders back and down. Take that towel. Come all the way down as much as you can. Straight back. Row. Come back up. Add that row at the bottom. Big squeeze right here with the shoulder blades towards the spine. Breathing out in that roll up. Donkey kicks. Down to the floor. On your hands or on your elbows. Bring your belly button into the spine a little. Leg up. Little pulses. Here we go. Up, up. Hips still facing the floor. Still squeezing that butt cheek. Every pulse, every kick. So you don't have to kick straight up to the ceiling, maybe where the ceiling meets the wall behind you. Other side. You can start when you're ready, but already bring that knee up,
little pulses. Keep that knee up the whole time, don't bring it down if you can, otherwise kick, bring your knee in and back up. All right, come on. Tuck those toes under, roll onto the heels, chin up, and we're gonna do our jacks. Jumping jacks, full arms, overhead, back down. Jumper step. Full arms overhead if you can, or halfway, or from halfway to up. Lots of options. Tap if you want, but get your heart rate up. We have about 20 seconds. So if you're stepping, you need to pick it up a little bit. I was gonna say, where is that timer? Kind of roll up that towel a little bit. Step on it. Get that 90 degrees in the elbow. Then pull. Pull, squeeze, and pull. The whole time. So the jacks, jumping or stepping should get your heart rate up. Out of breath a little. So nice deep breaths in here. No rest though, right? You're really trying to work that bicep right here. You have to do the work yourself. You do have a towel, but that's about it. You still have to really pull and really hold on tight. Other side, 15 seconds in between, but if you're ready to go for that, go for it. Get that strong hold and then try almost to work against yourself. You're stepping on that towel, you're trying to pull it underneath your foot. Your hand's holding on really tight, but it's slipping almost. That's how hard you're pulling up. Come on. You can get your heart rate down here a little bit, but work that arm. Tricep is next. With that step back. All right, so behind your back, I'm gonna fold it in half so it's not flopping around as much, but I still wanna have a firm grasp, so hold on to that towel. All right, push your hips back a little. Here we go. Step back. Every time you do, lift the arms. Give your triceps a squeeze. About halfway. Giving it a little tap in the back. Seconds to go. All right, you feel that in your arms. Come onto your plank, bring that one knee underneath the chest, lift the hips, and then switch. Knee up, hips up, back down, switch. Almost like a little crunch here. Crunch. Hover that knee though. Don't bring that knee down to the floor. No touching the floor. Hover, up, switch. Round 2 done. Come on back up. All right, last round. So you know what's coming, you know what's up. You pick your level, maybe you want to pick it up a notch or slow down. It's all up to you. Again, starting with the curtsy squats. Left to right. In 3, 2, 1. Move right along, right? Not a lot of time, really. Staying low. Keeping your chest up. Don't lean on your legs. Bring your arms up rather. And really put your weight in that heel. Pushing yourself up through the front heel. Stay low. Grab that towel. All right, roll it up. Pull your shoulders down. Deep breath in. Pinch from the hip. Shape that towel down straight back. Roll. Back up. Bringing the towel in that roll up more towards the hips, not so much the chest. And squeeze those down or those shoulder blades together. All right, donkey kicks. On your hands or your elbows. Knees and hips in line, so don't bring your knees in too much. All right, kick up, little pulses. Keeping that upper body as still as possible, so not bouncing. Move from the hip. Keep those hips in line. Don't bring it open or out too much. All right, other side. Start if you can. That was the official start. Divide that weight over your hips, over your two legs. Don't just rest on that standing leg. You're keeping your hips square to the floor.
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again.
A little burn here. We're almost there. All right, come back up. Roll up from toes to the heels. Keep that chin up. All right, jacks, step or jump. Get that heart rate up here. Let's go. It's really the only one we do. We get that heart rate up. We did lots of cardio last time, didn't we? Or maybe that was Monday. I don't remember. Either way, get your heart rate up. Be quick. 10 seconds. Pick it up. Come on. Bicep curl hold. Your time to breathe. Step on that towel. All right. Make sure you have that 90 degrees. You're not holding it too low. You're not bringing your elbow out or in. Right next to the ribs. You have dumbbells at home. Just always kind of bring them, even though we do body weight workouts here. There are lots of exercises you can do with the dumbbells. Like right now, if you want, you can do your bicep curls or hold with that dumbbell. Or just stay with me here and hold that towel. Put in the work, so keep a constant pull going. Constantly. Halfway. If you want to feel this in that arm right now, and then you stick with it for about 15 more seconds. Come on. Hold it a little tighter, pull it a little harder. Right behind your back. Same thing, hold it tight and then pull it apart. Pull that towel apart a little. Inch forward, push back, and go, tap back. In that quick, arms up. Squeezing the triceps at that highest point right here. Squeeze. Squeeze. Almost there. Come on down for your plank. Knee up and switching. All right, 5 seconds. Last 45, here we go. Halfway. Have that little crunch. 10 seconds. Done. All right, good work. We'll do a quick cool down, quick stretch. We'll stay on the floor here for now. Actually, we'll come down to sleep. All right. So bring your feet in, heels together, and just kind of drop those knees out to the side. Hold on right here to your ankles, then take the deep breath in. Roll your shoulders down. All right. Just drop the knees to the side. Just naturally, no forcing. All right, I'm gonna lengthen one leg. The other knee we bring to the chest. That foot comes over that leg, and then give that knee a pull to the chest. Feel the stretch here. Stretching the glutes. All right, bring that foot back over and switching. Knee to the chest, bring that foot over and then pull. You can keep your foot on the floor. You can pull the knee a little bit more to the chest. Whatever feels good. All right, so we'll come down onto our knees right here. Okay. If you'd rather stand while you do this, you can, but reach for the toes, bring your heel up, and try to bring your hips forward a little bit. Keep your chest up, so really a long, tall posture here. Feel that in the front of your leg. And just let go of those toes slowly, reaching for the other side. Remember, tilt those hips a little bit, bring your hips forward. Keep your chest up, so don't lean forward. You won't feel the stretch. All right, again, letting go of those toes slowly. And we're just gonna come up to standing. Rolling onto your toes on the heels, fingertips down to the floor, and then just bring your hips up. And just kind of get into a slightly wider stance and just hang out here for a bit. Target the stretch in the back of your legs by pushing your hips back a little bit. Not rounding the shoulders too much, but push your hips back and bend forward from the hip. All right, we'll come up halfway right here, hands right above the knee, and then bring one shoulder into the front, right here. Feel it through the upper back. Other side, push that shoulder blade in towards the middle. And you can look over the opposite shoulder if you prefer, if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch here. And then we'll just come back right here into the middle and just rolling ourselves up slowly. We'll do a little tricep stretch here by bringing that elbow right next to the head and then pulling it slightly back with the other hand. Other side. Bring the elbow back. Hold it for a few more seconds. Then bring the fingertips behind the ears. Your hands are up here already. Roll those shoulders back and down one more time. Chest comes up, chin up. Open up the ribs. Take that deep breath in. And bring your arms down for our last 2 deep squats, deep breaths. So inhale here. Hold for a second and exhale slow. One round more. Hold. Exhale. All right, thanks for joining for Friday. Well done. We're back here on Monday. So have a great weekend, everyone, and I'll see you back here on Monday.